A collector plays a crucial role in various industries, especially in debt collection, insurance claims, and asset recovery. They are responsible for managing the collection of overdue accounts, following up with customers, negotiating payments, and ensuring that funds are recovered in a timely manner. This position requires strong communication skills, persistence, and the ability to handle difficult situations with tact and professionalism. In this video, we will explore the key roles and responsibilities of a collector, the essential skills required to succeed in this role, and the career outlook for individuals in this profession. Overview of the role. The collector is primarily responsible for managing and collecting outstanding payments owed by individuals or businesses. The role is typically associated with debt collection agencies, financial institutions, insurance companies, and other organizations that provide services or goods on credit. Collectors follow up on overdue accounts, engage with debtors to facilitate payment, and ensure compliance with relevant laws and company policies. Collectors must be skilled in customer service and conflict resolution, as they often deal with individuals who are facing financial difficulties. The role can vary depending on the industry and the organization, but it generally requires a combination of administrative work, phone calls, emails, and sometimes in-person visits to clients or debtors. Roles and responsibilities of a collector. A collector's duties may vary depending on the industry, but they all revolve around the collection of debts or overdue payments. Below are some of the common tasks and responsibilities that a collector may be expected to perform. 1. Managing accounts receivable. One of the primary responsibilities of a collector is to manage overdue accounts. This includes reviewing accounts that are past due, identifying the outstanding amounts, and determining the best course of action for each account. Collectors must track the status of these accounts and maintain accurate records of communications and payment arrangements. In some cases, collectors may also be responsible for organizing the repayment schedules for debtors who are unable to pay the full amount up front. They work with the debtor to establish a manageable payment plan that ensures timely recovery of the funds. 2. Contacting debtors. Collectors are responsible for reaching out to debtors who have outstanding payments. This typically begins with a phone call or email to inform the debtor of the overdue account and request payment. In some cases, collectors may need to follow up multiple times to secure payment, particularly if the debtor is unresponsive or unwilling to cooperate. In addition to phone calls and emails, collectors may also need to send formal letters, make in-person visits, or use automated reminders to encourage debtors to settle their accounts. 3. Negotiating payment plans. Many debtors may not be able to pay the full amount at once, and part of a collector's job is to negotiate payment plans. Collectors must be skilled in assessing a debtor's financial situation and working out a payment schedule that is realistic and achievable. This may involve negotiating the amount of the debt or the timeline for repayment. It's essential for collectors to be empathetic and understanding while maintaining a firm stance on ensuring payment is made. Successful negotiation can help debtors feel more comfortable in paying off the debts, which increases the chances of recovery for the creditor. 4. Documentation and record keeping. Collectors are responsible for maintaining detailed records of their communications with debtors, including phone calls, emails, payment agreements, and any actions taken. These records are crucial for tracking progress, ensuring compliance with regulations, and providing proof of contact in case of disputes. Keeping accurate records also ensures that collectors can quickly identify which accounts are paid in full, which are still outstanding, and which require further action. Documentation is especially important when dealing with legal action or escalations. 5. Compliance with laws and regulations. Debt collection is a heavily regulated industry, with strict laws governing how collectors can interact with debtors. For example, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, FDCPA, in the United States restricts collectors from engaging in certain behaviors, such as calling debtors at unreasonable hours, using abusive language, or making threats of legal action without following proper legal procedures. Collectors must be familiar with the relevant laws and regulations in their region and industry to ensure that they follow proper procedures and avoid legal issues. Non-compliance can result in penalties, lawsuits, and damage to the reputation of the company. 6. Handling disputes and complaints. Collectors often deal with frustrated or angry debtors, especially if the debtor feels that they have been unfairly treated or pressured into making payments. A key responsibility of a collector is to remain calm, professional, and diplomatic when handling disputes or complaints. This may involve clarifying misunderstandings, addressing concerns, and providing solutions that work for both the creditor and the debtor. Collectors should be equipped with problem-solving skills and conflict resolution techniques to manage these situations effectively. 7. Reporting and analysis. In addition to direct interaction with debtors, collectors are often required to generate reports on the status of overdue accounts. This includes tracking the amounts collected, identifying trends, and reporting on the success or challenges of the collection process. Collectors may need to collaborate with other departments, such as accounting or finance, to provide accurate and up-to-date information about the company's financial situation. Collectors may also be involved in identifying high-risk accounts or developing strategies for improving collection rates. 8. Escalating cases for legal action. In cases where debtors refuse to pay or are uncooperative, collectors may need to escalate the case to legal action. This typically involves working with legal teams or third-party agencies to initiate lawsuits, garnishments, or other legal measures to recover the debt. Collectors should be familiar with the process of escalating cases for legal action and understand when it is appropriate to do so. They must also be able to provide accurate documentation to support any legal proceedings. Skills and qualities of a successful collector. The job description of a collector requires a unique combination of skills to ensure effective debt recovery. Below are the key skills and qualities necessary for success in this role. Strong communication skills. Collectors must have excellent verbal and written communication skills to interact with debtors, negotiate payment plans, and handle disputes. Clear communication is essential to ensure that debtors understand the situation and their obligations. Negotiation skills. The ability to negotiate favorable payment terms is critical in this role. Collectors must be persuasive yet empathetic, balancing the need to recover funds with the debtor's financial ability to pay. Attention to detail. Accuracy is crucial in debt collection. Collectors must ensure that records are meticulously kept, payment plans are correctly documented, and all actions are compliant with legal regulations. Problem-solving skills. Collectors often face complex situations, including disputes or difficult debtors. The ability to think critically and find solutions to challenges is essential for achieving success in this role. Empathy and patience. While debt collection can sometimes involve confrontational situations, the best collectors are empathetic and patient. Understanding the debtor's position and showing respect can lead to more successful outcomes. Time management. Collectors often juggle multiple accounts and deadlines. Effective time management ensures that they can follow up on overdue accounts, negotiate payments, and maintain accurate records without feeling overwhelmed. Knowledge of laws and regulations. Debt collection is a highly regulated industry, and collectors must be familiar with the laws governing their actions. Knowledge of local, regional, or national regulations ensures compliance and protects the organization from legal consequences. Persistence and tenacity. Debt recovery often requires perseverance, especially when dealing with difficult debtors or challenging circumstances. A successful collector is persistent without being overly aggressive, continuously following up until a resolution is reached. Educational requirements and experience. Most collector positions require a high school diploma or equivalent. However, a background in finance, accounting, or business can be beneficial for more advanced positions. Some employers may prefer candidates who have completed specialized training in debt collection or customer service. Experience in customer service or sales can be helpful for those seeking a career in collections, as these roles provide valuable communication and negotiation skills. In addition, some employers may provide on-the-job training to teach the specific processes and legal considerations involved in debt collection. Work environment. Collectors typically work in an office environment, often as part of a larger collections or finance team. The work can be stressful, particularly when dealing with uncooperative debtors or challenging cases. However, successful collectors find satisfaction in helping to recover outstanding funds and contribute to the financial health of the organization. Collectors may also be required to make phone calls or send emails during evenings or weekends, as clients may not be available during regular business hours. In some cases, collectors may need to visit debtors in person, though this is less common. Career outlook and growth opportunities. The job description of a collector offers a pathway for career advancement, particularly for those who excel in collections. Experienced collectors can advance to senior collector positions, team leader roles, or management positions in collections or finance departments. The demand for skilled collectors is expected to remain stable, as businesses continue to seek effective methods for managing outstanding accounts. Many organizations also require specialized collectors for areas like medical billing, student loans, or commercial debt recovery. Conclusion: the role of a collector is essential for the financial health of many organizations, helping to recover overdue payments and reduce the risk of bad debt. The job requires a unique blend of communication, negotiation, and problem-solving skills, as well as a deep understanding of legal regulations and customer service practices. For those with the right qualities, a career in collections can offer both professional growth and personal satisfaction. Whether working in finance, insurance, or other industries, the role of a collector is crucial to maintaining smooth operations and ensuring that payments are received on time.